Ladies and gentlemen, you have something special. You have greatness in you. Hi, my name is Les Brown. One of the things that we know that all of us have undeveloped potential in us. I'm excited to be able to speak in behalf of the Igniters. It's a group of individuals who are messengers of hope. Individuals who've gone through some stuff, but realize it's not what you go through, it's what comes out of you that develops your character, that helps you to begin to create a different kind of life for yourself and others and make a greater impact. You got something special. You got greatness in you. It is difficult to bring it out. You can't read the label when you're locked in the box, and that's where the igniters come from. Because when they speak, they will ignite something in you. When they speak, they will interrupt the loop in your mind that says you can't do it. When they speak, and as you watch them and listen to them, what you take in will determine your outlook on life. And the igniters, they help you to realize that when you are pursuing your greatness, being ignited by an unstoppable goal and dream of living the greatest expression of yourself, the world will never be the same again. You got something in you. And if you're ready for an explosive life, a life, as Helen Keller would say, make your life a daring adventure. The igniters, that's what they do. They ain't playing with you. They're coming for you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Let me say this about Moirar. She is a great leader. She is also a licensed mental health care. She's an author. Her story is so very, very powerful. Not only she's a leader, not only she's an author, not only she is licensed in mental healthness, she's a CEO, and she believes in holistic. Another thing that I love about her, her loyalty. She led this team and everyone felt welcome. As I always say, teamwork make the dream work. Another great gift that she has the ability to speak 5 different languages. But today, since we know most of you speak English, she's not going to speak French. She's not going to preach Portuguese. She's not going to speak Spanish. She's not going to speak Korean, but she's going to speak English. And here's our leader, that great igniter, that holistic person, going to light our fire and going to close this up, install. So help me bring Moirar to the stage, which he's already on, with a rousing round of applause. Congratulations, congratulations. It is all yours.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. What a welcome. You can't beat that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, those speakers, you all are amazing. As your leader, I am privileged. And the reason I can be a best leader is because I'm surrounded by stars, by the best. I was privileged to be surrounded by the best. And that's why I could lead. You can't lead if you don't have the best around you. I want you to take a moment to close your eyes and answer this question. Why am I here? If you know the answer, raise your hand. If you don't, still raise your hand. Ask yourself this question. If you have not asked yourself this question, it's time you start asking. Maybe not those exact words you have asked, But at some point in your life, you have wondered, why am I here? What is my purpose? And in what it is I was born, I was made to do. It is a lifelong mystery for some, a notorious circle of inertia for another, and a walk in the park for none. Ladies and gentlemen, your assignment is weaved within your DNA. And it is normal, it is important for you to go compute the code and figure it out. So yes, it's normal for you to feel lost. I think one of the hardest things we do in life is understanding how importantly our growth have to come from something. I realize, ladies and gentlemen, when I put a seed on the ground, it has to go through the dirt, thousands of dirt, to be able to give life. For 7 years, ladies and gentlemen, I struggled with an autoimmune disease called Graves' disease that the doctors didn't know what it was. Autoimmune disease affects over 25 to 30% of our population, and people are suffering. They don't know that. Graves' disease comes to me, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I will look at it as a curse. But I was entitled to feel this then, but now not anymore. I went to procedures. I went back and forward through my doctor to understand what was going on. But when I was diagnosed, although it was looked as a curse, but it was until then. Now, after all the process, I understand. Life comes to you, and it's up to you to decide how you're gonna live. My lethargic body couldn't let me work. I was declining. My mental health was affected. I could not stand to live anymore. But guess what? One day I went to my doctor after 7 years of going every 6 weeks to my medical doctor. And I heard those words, Mrs. Lavelle, you do what I ask or you will die. Have you heard this word? You will die. With a 2-year-old, just having all the life in your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, these words from my doctor were the one that lift me up to start and stepping up and speaking life to myself and to say, I will not die. I think the reason why we don't achieve sometimes what we want in life is because first, write this down. We believe that we are not good enough. We are not up to task. And 2, we design everything, our success, per our society requirement, whether it's our doctor, whether it's our parents, whether it's what we have heard. Going back to my situation, I felt like everything that I used to do before was so insignificant. Contributing to my wellness, I didn't know it was my full responsibility. Type it in the chat here, all of you. It is my responsibility to take care of my health journey. No, it's not your medical doctor to take care of you. It's you. Now, I'm not saying modern medicine, it's not efficient right now, but I'm saying, as I'm going to explain to you, it didn't help me. At some point in your life, you have to make a decision to start taking care of yourself in a way that you take full responsibility. You take charge of your health. When it's come to this, I had to go and reinvent, understand that my life, my health was my responsibility. Obesity, cardiovascular diseases, you name it, were the major 2 causes of more than 1 million people, Hundreds of people died through COVID, and obesity. Diabetes was number one. A lifestyle disease you accumulate over the years that you can reverse. I have been working with individuals in my own clinic and teaching them how to design success in the body to live with vibrancy. Ladies and gentlemen, after all my struggle and understanding the responsibility that I have towards me, let me say to you, this body from size 18 now, 8. Over 100 pounds shed, release by taking care of myself. Just simple way. Eating well, exercising, having a connection with myself, and understand this body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. But I didn't stop there. As a mental health counselor, a functional medicine practitioner, currently soon to be the doctor in integrative medicine, I make it my life work to inspire people and to say your health and wellness journey will have an impact, not only in you, but in this world. You need to give your goal to a higher power sometime. God, as you heard Dr. Jonas say, the doctor determined the diagnosis, but God is the one that will give you the prognosis. So what are you struggling right now? Build confidence in yourself by knowing your body is that temple that can take care of you, but you got to give it the right nutrients. You got to feed yourself with the right thought. You heard Sister Diana say, those thousands of thoughts, if you let yourself be dragged by them, you're surely not going to end up the right place. Build your confidence. Go back inside of you and take full responsibility today to step up into your health journey, to speak life to yourself and say, God, you give me this body. I have faith in you. You didn't make a mistake when you made me. You didn't make a mistake when you construct me, because you said you are, Moirar, a piece of the master. You are a masterpiece, Moirar. I have made you perfect at my image. So I know what I have done. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you today, more than ever, to listen to the whispers of your soul. That loud, quiet voice in your head that you've been conditioned to silence. The yawning feeling that's telling you you are not enough. To circle the square you've been boxed in. Listen to the beating of your heart. The cadence of 1,000 footsteps of men and women in history, trampling misogyny and say to pave a path for you. We're talking about everything today. We're talking about health. We're talking about life. And though not straight, your light is enough to take you through. So why are you deeming yourself as you were not phenomenal, creative and talented as a being? Answer this question. Why are you dying at the gatekeeper's word while you have the key? Why are you asking permission to be you to people that will never spend a minute being you? And why are you hoarding your craft, procrastinating that project, stalling that business, that thought of a business idea you have, that was placed in your head, and you think it's by mistake? No. I need you to stand up with all that you are today. Realize the strength in your brokenness, the authority hidden in your silence, and the revolution hidden in the parts that you neglect. It's not time to kick yourself down. The patriarchal society has done enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move. Make your move to dethrone any imposter and take time for self-healing. Take time to get out of your own way and heal yourself from mind, body, and spirit. Martin Luther King said, not everybody can be famous, but guess what? Everyone can be great, because greatness is determined by service. So you are great. Go and get inspired to inspire someone else. I am going to share a 2-minute video with you because I want you to stay focused and go thinking what you're doing right now, where you are, you can impact a life. What are your excuses? I saw it. Every time I had the same emotion, I say to myself, I can impact your life. I can inspire you that show up today to make an impact in this world. Who do you have to go and inspire today? There are lives that depends on you. We show up for you today, we step up. But I can say you also step up. I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful for each speakers that came here and poured into you. But everything we say here will be worthless if you don't go and impact lives with what you heard today. If they can do it, if they can forget everything and focus in one person, your life, ladies and gentlemen, it's a gift to others. And I don't want to mess you up. I didn't have intention to mess your makeup today. I just want you to wake up. I want you to stay inspired and say, my life does matter.